Inside every living cell on Earth lies DNA, a molecule that has stored biological information for billions of years. Meanwhile, in our modern world, we face an unprecedented data storage crisis. What if the solution to our digital future lies in biology's ancient past? Today, we explore the fascinating convergence of DNA and computer data storage technology, where nature's oldest information system may become our most advanced digital archive. Now, I'm guessing you know this, but humanity is drowning in data. Every day, we generate approximately 2.5 quintillion bytes of information, which is enough to fill about 3 billion CDs. Our current storage technologies, magnetic hard drives, optical disks, and flash memory, all face fundamental limitations. They degrade over decades, consume massive energy, require significant physical space, and can't keep pace with our exponential data growth. By 2026, experts predict we'll produce 463 quintillion bytes of data daily. Our civilization faces a critical question. How do we preserve our digital legacy for future generations when our current storage media might not survive even a single century? Well, the answer might be encoded in the very blueprint of life itself. DNA has been nature's information storage system for approximately 3.5 billion years. This remarkable molecule stores the complete instructions for building and operating every living organism using just 4 chemical bases: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine, represented by the letters A, T, G, and C. This quaternary code bears striking similarities to binary computer code. Where computers use zeros and ones, DNA uses combinations of these 4 letters to encode vast amounts of information. A single gram of DNA could theoretically store 215 petabytes of data, which is equivalent to about 215 million gigabytes, making it the most information-dense storage medium known to science. Now, the concept of storing digital data in DNA dates back to 1988, when artist Joe Davis collaborated with Harvard geneticists to encode a simple image into bacterial DNA. However, the field's watershed moment came in 2012, when Harvard researchers led by George Church converted a 52,000-word book, including 11 images, into DNA sequences. The process works through a digital to biological conversion. Binary code is translated into DNA's 4-letter code, then synthesized into actual DNA molecules. To retrieve the data, the DNA is sequenced and translated back into binary. In 2017, researchers at Columbia University and the New York Genome Center pushed the technology further, storing an entire operating system, a movie, and other files in DNA with perfect retrieval. The potential advantages of DNA data storage are revolutionary. First, there's density. All the world's digital data could theoretically fit in a space the size of a few pickup trucks through DNA. Second, there's durability. Under proper conditions, DNA can survive for thousands of years, as demonstrated by DNA recovered from 700,000-year-old horse fossils. DNA storage is also remarkably energy efficient once created, requiring no electricity to maintain data integrity, unlike power-hungry data centers. Finally, it's future-proof. As long as life exists, there will be technology to read DNA, preventing the obsolescence that plagues other storage media. While a 5.25-inch floppy disk from the 1980s is challenging to access today, the biological imperative ensures that DNA reading technology will persist. However, despite its promise, DNA data storage faces significant hurdles. The most pressing is cost. Currently, synthesizing DNA for data storage costs thousands of dollars per megabyte, compared to pennies for conventional storage. The writing and reading processes are also slow, taking hours or days rather than milliseconds. Error rates present another challenge. While DNA replication in nature has evolved sophisticated error correction mechanisms, synthetic processes are less perfect. Researchers are developing robust coding schemes that add redundancy to overcome these errors, similar to how digital systems handle data corruption. The technology also requires specialized equipment and expertise, limiting accessibility. However, these same challenges faced early digital computers, which once filled entire rooms and cost millions, before becoming the affordable pocket-sized devices we use today. Companies like Microsoft, Twist Bioscience, and Catalog are investing heavily in making DNA storage commercially viable. Microsoft's Project Silica has already stored the entire Warner Bros. Film Superman on a piece of glass using a related technology. IARPA, the US intelligence community's research arm, has launched the Molecular Information Storage Program to accelerate development. The most likely early applications will be archival storage of rarely accessed but vitally important information, things like historical records, scientific data, cultural artifacts, and legal documents. As costs decrease, we might eventually see hybrid systems, where our most precious digital memories are backed up in DNA, while conventional technologies handle daily computing needs. Perhaps most poetically, we're returning to nature's solution after a brief technological detour. The same molecular structure that preserves the history of life on Earth may soon preserve our digital civilization for millennia to come, a perfect synthesis of biology and technology. That was it. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to come back next week for the next one. See you!